was going to ask this question. Just bear in mind that it's a Sunday embargo, so a bit of a busier open section. We'll set that embargo towards the end of 10:30 on Saturday evening. That one, please.
Good afternoon, Pep. Can we just start with an update on the team news ahead of the game and the latest on Matheus Nunes, Jeremy Doku and Jack Grealish?
It's our day off tomorrow with training and we'll see how they feel.
It's your 30th match against Jurgen Klopp. You've had an incredible rivalry and some brilliant battles over the years. Do you think this will be the last time that you face him as a manager?
I don't think so. We can play an FA Cup in the future, nobody knows. So he's young, I'm young, so I don't know.
Over those 30 games, is there anything in particular that you've learnt from him and the way he sets up his teams?
Yeah, always was a pleasure, and it will be tomorrow too. So battle and try to win the game.
Pep, you've said before that I think you said you learned from Jurgen, or he's driven you on. What is it about him that has driven you?
The way they play, the teams play. When he doesn't play, I don't play, but the way they teams make them play football, always you learn.
And I don't know if you're aware, Trent Alexander-Arnold has said that, in his opinion, winning trophies means more to Liverpool than it does to Manchester City. I don't know what you feel about that, but there's also an implication that it doesn't matter to City, it doesn't mean as much because you spend lots of money. I'm just wondering what your observations about that whole situation is.
I wish him a speedy recovery and come back to the pitch as soon as possible.
Pep, do you get tired by this kind of accusation that it's still about money here? I mean, I know you talk about you couldn't have won without the money, but I mean, this kind of attitude from Trent and the comments that have been made this week.
Speedy recovery for him, and he can play as soon as possible.
Your players have had a bit more to say. I mean, Erling Haaland said that effectively because they don't know what it's like to win a treble, he can't understand what that feels like, and Ruben Diaz has said similar. Are you happy to hear your players make those comments? Does it show they've got a fight for what's at stake?
I'm so happy with my players all the time, so many years.
But does it show they've got a real fight for everything this season? They don't want to let an opponent potentially try and throw up.
Do you think we're going to fight because Erling and Ruben talk? Without these talks, we will not fight. We are there, and after what happened in the last years, and we're going to try again tomorrow and do a good game.